Before I begin today's video, if you're looking to read some conservative news from a trusted and reliable source, check out my friends over at patriotpost.us. A link for them is in the description box. They're currently offering a free subscription, so when you go over there and subscribe, tell them that ABL sent you. How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about the Jussie Smollett case yet again. It is not done. It is not over with, but this time it's going to be less about Jussie Smollett specifically, what he did that fateful night where the hate crime hoax happened and what he did not do. Now it'll be more focused on Kim Foxx, the Cook County State's attorney. What did she do? What did she not do? Was there any kind of corruption? Was there any kind of collusion or whatever kind of thing may be improper that she did or didn't do? Now, before I even get into it, I got to back up a little bit here to give you some context and to explain what's happening. Now, we all know Jussie. Like I said, the infamous hate crime hoaxer out there in Chicago, a.k.a. MAGA country, talking about, oh, these two big white dudes beat me up, put a rope on my neck, tried to lynch me, threw bleach in my face, all of that. It was revealed that it was these two big bodybuilding Nigerian dudes that he probably, most likely, most certainly paid to engage in that hoax so he can get some attention, to get some more money, to get paid more on his show Empire, which will be canceled after this season, but that's a different story. We know what he did. Now, Cook County State's attorney Kim Foxx was the head of this whole situation and really bungled it. She was talking to Tina Chin, Michelle Obama's friend and Michelle Obama's former East Wing of the White House chief of staff. All right. Tina Chin, Michelle Obama, Barack Obama, Jussie Smollett, they all have Chicago ties. Okay. The Obamas are from Chicago. Tina Chin is from Chicago, and Jussie was filming Empire and living in Chicago at the time. So it didn't look good on her to be speaking to Tina Chin and possibly others in Smollett's family while he's going through this whole situation, about to be charged, being investigated or whatever. So what she decided to do was recuse herself to avoid any kind of quote unquote perception of conflict of interest. But what she did after she recused herself was wrong. She appointed her assistant, one of her top aides, as like an acting state's attorney for Cook County. You can't do that. If she is to recuse herself, she has to appoint a special prosecutor, which is what's happening right now after this whole thing is played out. Now, the reason why we have a special prosecutor at this point is because of retired appellate court Justice Sheila O'Brien. Okay, she's been filing all types of legal action in this situation to see if we can get something going on. And the ultimate purpose is to investigate how Kim Foxx handled it. Cook County Judge Michael Toomin is the one that got all this legal action, I guess, on his desk, and he made a ruling to appoint a special prosecutor. So now we're at the stage where we probably should have been from the very beginning. Now, some are going to accuse Sheila O'Brien of trying to get Kim Foxx's spot as Cook County State's attorney. It doesn't really make a difference at the end of the day. It's clear that she handled this improperly. The judge said you cannot just appoint your friend, your bestie, your aide, or whatever you want to call it, as an acting state's attorney. You must hire or select a special prosecutor. That's how it has to happen. So now we're at that particular point in time. I think they're going to find a lot that Kim Foxx did improperly. It's clear. You're communicating with the Obama's friend, possibly the Obamas themselves, possibly Smollett's family during this whole situation. And you have your aide take over for you. That's a clear conflict right there, because even though you're not officially on the case, all you got to do is just tell him what to do, what to say, and how to do it. And bada bing, bada boom. You're in the same office with this person. Why would you do that? You might as well just went out there yourself. As soon as I saw this from the beginning, is one of her aides that took over. I'm like, come on, this is a sham, a total sham. One thing to talk about with Jussie is the fact that he had 16 felony counts that were dropped. However, he was not exonerated. He was not prosecuted, which means that the charges could come back up. Ain't no double jeopardy. Double jeopardy means that you already went through the trial process. You were already prosecuted and found innocent or guilty. You can't try that case over again. But his case was never tried, so the charges could get brought right back up. And you still have the situation with the letter he sent himself. Remember that? There was a fake letter with some some cutouts from a magazine talking about die, F word, N word, and there was a quote unquote white powdery substance on the inside. They're looking into that. And when I say they, I'm talking about locals in Chicago, and I think also the FBI. So Jussie is not out of the woods yet. He still could go to the penitentiary, to jail, or possibly face a civil penalty. He is not done yet. And I think Empire did the right thing by not having him on the show anymore. You can't. He's too toxic. You still got legal action pending. You still got court cases pending. And now you have possibly some malfeasance at the tops of Chicago's system. State's attorney acting up, chief of police. I'm not sure what's going on there. So it's too much to bear. And hopefully justice is served in this case. I'm not just trying to beat up on the guy, but you can't just be a celebrity and get away with murder. Not literally in this case, but figuratively, okay? If that were just a regular individual, they should get prosecuted. In his case, it's worse by being a celebrity than a regular individual, because a regular individual would not have the power, for the most part, to possibly start a race war, to stoke conflict in America. A regular person's case would not even really be seen by most people, but him is seen by not only the entire nation, but the entire world. You're on a big platform with a TV show. Your whole family is very well known since y'all been kids. It's not a good look, but we're going to see what the result of this legal action is. Like I said, the 16 felony counts can get brought back because there was never a trial. So ain't no double jeopardy. He can get actually tried for that for the first time and convicted if that's necessary. He may plea bargain out. I don't know what's going to happen. Kim Foxx may get in some legal trouble because of how she handled it. She did a thing that was improper, which was appoint her aide as the quote unquote acting state's attorney for Cook County. You can't do that. You got to have a prosecutor in there. But we'll see if anything happens to her. And Sheila O'Brien, she could be trying to run for Kim Foxx's spot, but it doesn't really make a difference. If she did a thing that was improper, Kim Foxx that is, then that's on her to be able to deal with. So that is pretty much all I got. What say you? Do you think that Kim Foxx, Jussie Smollett, or anybody else will get some actual some jail time, a civil ruling against them? And that's your viewpoint. Let me know why in the comments below. Or do you think it's going to be more of the same, more corruption, more obstruction, more lack of progress going forward? Whatever your comments are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.